Hello and welcome to Romantic Revelations. I'm Dr. Daintee Jones, and I serve as apostle of the house that Dignity Built Ministries, which is powered by the Dignity and Direction Group, whose mission is to expose resources for education, employment, entrepreneurship, and civic engagement. All right, so I have a message for you today. It's just a quick message based from our Romantic Revelations card deck, which has different scriptures that deal with friendship and partnerships. And for today, this message to you, this title is "To Gain Friends, Be Friendly." To gain friends, be friendly. Okay? And I'm going to show you the cards that I just randomly pulled to help us to have this message for you today. It's a brief message because I like these messages to be able to fit on both YouTube and on TikTok. So this will not take longer than 10 minutes, okay? All right. So the first card that I pulled is Proverbs 12 and 26. And this card is about the righteous choose their friends carefully. The righteous choose their friends carefully. And as they're doing that, they are trying to avoid drama. They, unless you're just really into drama. If you're really into drama, then you probably want friends who are very much like you and they're into drama too, unless opposites are attracting, right? But if you're not, if you like peace, if you like shared values and such, you're trying to choose carefully and see with whom you can have these shared dramas, okay? And also, your friends shouldn't drain you. They should actually give you energy, and they should be energized as well, right? So if someone else is with you and is drained after they're with you, you might not be the friend for them either. So it's up to us and it's up to God to bring to us these different opportunities in order to make friends and to find friends. Okay. All right. So the second card, and I chose three cards. The second card is from Proverbs 13 and 20. It's about walking with the wise and you become wise, right? So that's in the same vein as the scripture that talks about iron sharpening iron. People who have a similar walk with us, we make each other better. We make each other sharper tools, if you will. We grow with them. Yes? Okay, that's what this scripture is about. And because of that, there's this energy transfer. See? Okay, that's confirmation. That is confirmation from the kingdom. Because I just talked about how when you're with someone who is important to you, they shouldn't have the power to drain you, and you shouldn't have the power to drain them. Instead, there should be this gain in power, this transfer one from the other of really great energy and things happening, right? And this card also talks about how your social life can save you. And that is so true. In fact, our social life is actually part of our self-care. There are at least 8 different ways to talk about self-care, and social self-care is one of them, right? There's even evidence of that in our country because our lead health person on the federal level has isolation as a huge problem in our country. And it sort of was exacerbated during the time of COVID when we were under quarantine. And for some people, that never changed. It just never changed. We left the external and came indoors. And because of it, we were not meeting others. So, this social self care of being able to have at least a couple of people who are just very special to you and you are special to them, right? And you can tell it. You can tell it. That kind of friendship is so simpatico, so in tune that you probably even think about each other right before the other one calls. The person will probably say, "I was just thinking about you," right? Okay, that's that's in simpatico kind of feeling. All right, and if we are treasuring this friendship, that's where this third card and this third scripture comes um, to mind. It's Proverbs 15:1. And this is about a gentle answer turns away wrath. All right. A gentle answer turns away wrath. So that's to say, if this person is your treasure, this treasured person, then they are going to be careful in how they speak to you, and you are going to be careful in how you speak to them. Communication and conflict are the top two reasons that relationships might not make it. And so this wisdom is saying, talk to this person in a kind way. And even when there's a conflict, use statements that say, I have a problem. I am experiencing this. I would like for you to help me with this because I would like for this relationship to make it. And so both of us have to be heard and valued in this relationship. All right. So you're going to be gentle, and that other person is going to be gentle too and sensitive, right? This is saying sweetness is the solution. Okay, in your new relationship. Now, the reason I knew this was new is I also reached to my deck of cards called Messiah Messages and pulled Genesis. The book of Genesis is the first book in the Bible, the Protestant Bible, even some other Bibles. And it is about beginnings. And this is so appropriate because 2026 is a year one. You um, add all those digits together, it's a number 1 year. So it's a new beginning of a new cycle. It's beginnings. And so this year, as you are looking for new relationships, this is a way to do it. It is to look for people who are similar to you and want to be wise like you are wise. And you're going to transfer this energy and you're going to be gentle and sensitive with each other. Okay. All right. Now I want to extend an invitation to you of how you can reach us if you so choose to do so. And so you can reach me or some of the other ministers with whom I work by choosing or navigating to our Linktree page. It's a Linktree page for Dignity in Direction. And you'll see there are several links on here for different products and services. If you're interested in purchasing the cards that we have, they are the Romantic Revelations Oracle deck. If you wanted to purchase them for yourself, you can do that, especially if you work in the prophetic and you like to use scripture uh, for people. You might be a person who likes to open up the Bible on a particular page and then be able to explain to people who are searching for signs from God or wisdom from God. But what these cards have is their collection. They're a collection of scriptures already, so if you wanted to do that, to have them for yourself, you can. And also, if you wanted to reach out to us for other services, down below this is our website address. And so you could click on that and choose the About Us tab so that we can be of service to you. All right. And also, I would ask if you would consider subscribing to our YouTube channel. It is called Dr. Daintee, and there are over 1,100 different videos for you to choose, whether it's Messiah messages on Sundays from Sundays, or whether it's Bible study from Wednesdays, or our new love readings, which we usually send out um, Friday via photo on TikTok, or on Saturdays via YouTube. All right. Well, thank you so much for taking a moment to share with me a visual moment, virtual moment as well, for romantic revelations with me. All right. Until next time, blessings, blessings, blessings.